Is Cash ready? Mm-mm. I don't think I asked you for your maps. For your favorite maps. Let me see.
Oh, don't like red card.
What about oh yeah, I got your maps for control.
I don't like
Oh, red card. Okay, got you.
red card. I don't like protocol. See, I don't like any big map. I don't like, but I think it
So
doesn't
for
matter. As long,
so
the one I dislike the worst is red card. So anytime that comes up, always
and then what about so what's your favorite hardpoint map then?
I like Skyline, Skyline and Hacienda. I like Hacienda, I like Skyline. Vault. I don't know. Vault's a tricky one. It's okay, I guess. And then protocol. I don't like protocol.
Okay, I
If I had
got you.
to
I got you.
rank them from worst to first, I red card is worst. Maybe Vault, Protocol, Hacienda, and then Skyline is probably.
Okay, got you.
I actually like the new maps, the car dealership. Those going to be in the rotation, do you know?
I got no clue. I got no clue. They haven't. Man, I don't know what's going on this season. They're like, slow
Right.
to create the teams. I don't even think they officially created the teams yet.
Wow.
Yeah,
Car
let me check.
dealership. And there's a new map called Bounty. That's the worst. That's right up there with red card. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Bounty?
Yeah. Did we play it the other day? Were you with us? I think you were. It was me, you, Juan, and who else? It was just us three, I
Brian, I
think.
think. Oh, I could be wrong. I don't know.
We won. We won a few times. Or maybe Nico. I don't remember.
Oh, I think it was
Yeah,
Brian
it was
and
the other day
Juan.
we played. Yeah, yeah. That's when you got Diamond One when we were a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, was it Nico? I guess it was Nico. Nico and Juan.
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe Brian wasn't there. I'm not sure. Let's see. I
We were like, what is this new map? We didn't know the points or anything.
oh yeah, made it to Diamond without knowing all the maps.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I can get a scrim today too, but actually the other team captain hasn't gotten back to me. But I guess that's a no because I asked him for 5 p.m. It's that was half an hour ago, so I guess that's a no.
Yeah, Gio was free and then he's after 5 he wasn't, so I couldn't get him.
It says I can't
Trying to
invite
get that
cash.
dark matter. He's in the group. Wait, I don't his audio works.
Oh, he's here. I didn't even realize. Fault, hardpoint, unlimited
Can't
time.
can't hear him.
No, yeah, I don't hear him neither. I think he's trying to work on it. Maybe we should switch to Discord.
Want to?
Let's
We
see.
can.
I don't know if you can hear us though. Here, yeah, let's just switch to Discord because we were having issues last time, I think too. Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, I joined it. Yeah, yeah, I can hear. I can hear you, Jose. Cash, can you hear me? Yeah, he did join. I saw. I don't hear him though. Let me check, make sure I don't have him muted. No, I don't have him muted. Mm, do you hear him at all, Jose? Not yet, me neither. An inch and a half? What happened to the four? I thought it was 4 inches. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know about that life, man. Yeah, I lived in North Carolina for a little bit, just for 1 year. Just for 1 year during COVID. And it did it snow? Yeah, it snowed a little bit, like maybe an inch. So that was cool to experience. I think that was the first time well, no, I've been to New York as in high school before and experienced snow there. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely couldn't live in North Carolina longer than a year. That shit was too cold. Mm-mm, no. And then so think of North Carolina as like that was like an intermission for me. Like I moved out of Florida for the first time and then spent 1 year in the cold and never went back. So now I'm into Houston, Texas. Uh, Perfect. Can you hear me? All right, perfect, perfect. All right, so we did two maps already. I just figured we'll run through the last two real quick. You guys ready? Hardpoint, Vault. All right, let's start it up. Yeah, that's where I got the holds from. Yes, everything we're going over, I didn't come up with myself for sure. I'm not that smart. I know, right? No facts. That's why I plan to help as much as possible with call outs.
Hardpoint. Secure the objective.
So for P1, we're gonna have two people on point, one person top ammo. So they're gonna go all the way to. Well, obviously we want P2 side, so top ammo is over here.
Hardpoint locked
If you
down.
come to P2, it's like me,
Nice.
right?
We're pulling ahead.
Yeah. So this is top ammo over here. Um, we want this. If we're fighting for this spawn, which most of the time we will be, somebody will be upstairs, and they'll essentially just be watching P3. Make sure nobody comes through this side con. I think it's called con. Um, that's their job. The next person is light steps. That's right here. Right, so they're gonna make sure nobody flanks around to try and get the P2 spawns. So they're gonna be watching pool, balcony, and obviously they're gonna make sure the catwalk stays clear too. So now that makes it dumb easy for the two people on point to simply just one person to stay on the point
Hardpoint
and one
identified.
person just pick up the all the people that are rushing for P1. So now if we can't get that side, that spawn, or those holds,
Hardpoint
the
active.
other two spots instead of top ammo and light steps would just be P3. Somebody would just sit P3 and somebody would sit balcony and just hold those sides. and that way the two people on point can just watch this middle section. So it's kind of just reverse. All right, so P2 now. For P2, surprisingly, there's 2 holes for this one. The main one, obviously, we want is the back spawns. So the person that's holding spawns is going to be this guy right here, near light steps. I think this is called truck. This guy. So usually I always thought somebody has to be in tank area, but that's not actually the case. This person can play here, and as long as somebody stays in this general vicinity and you have like the tank in sight, you're blocking spawns. Nobody should be spawning behind us at that point. But even at trunk, you can still help. So you can watch the palms, you can watch the mid push. Mainly you're watching the mid push and the flanks. That's essentially what you're watching from this point right here. Because the other 2 spots are cat and pool. So somebody's going to be in catwalk right here. Let me show you guys actually. This little corner right here. And they're just going to make sure balcony stays clear. And make sure nobody comes up balcony, obviously. Or catwalk. And the other person's going to be right here. Maybe with a submachine gun. And anybody that comes, if somebody does break through from catwalk or balc, they can help. And if anybody tries to turn around this corner, they'll get lit up. So that's it. That's pretty much it for P2, the main holds. Now let's assume we can't get those back spawns. The backup would just be somebody sit balcony with an AR. Somebody sits alley square, which is right here. And everybody pushing from the spawn will just get lit up from you. And T3, this is T3 right here. So balcony, T3, and alley square, and somebody on point, and we can actually still get some good points here, even though we don't have the ideal spawn. So, alright, cool. Now the next 2 points, P3 and P4, are simpler because there's no backup hold. It's just we got one hold that ideally that we want to keep, and if we can't get that one, then just crash the point. So for P3 over here, it's gonna be top art. I don't actually have to go there. Y'all know where that is. Top art over there. Palm 3, which is actually up here, pretty far up. But essentially you're making them spawn P2 if you sit here. So top art is blocking our spawn. Nobody should be spawning behind us at top art. So it's a very important hold. And then this spot is kind of, you can consider it blocking, but you're blocking so that they don't spawn ammo. They're gonna spawn P2. And let's see, the last person is P1. So we're gonna have just like a submachine gun in P1, just watching the mid push, and that's it. So obviously the other person's gonna be on the point. All right, and then P4 now. Again, same thing. There is no backup hold to this one. It's just one attempt, and if we don't have it, just push the point. So this one is again top art. That person is gonna be top art. That person's gonna be holding the spawns a little bit, but also the person on this point is also gonna have to help hold the spawns too. Actually, if you guys come to this point, I can show you guys ideally kind of similar to that room in P3 in protocol. You want to be on this backside, so but you're gonna be on the point. So this is a good spot. If you want, you can go prone and you can get the time on the hill and help hold the spawns by playing this backside. And then the top art guy, I mean, yeah, they're just gonna be raining hell on everybody that's trying to cross the street. The other 2 people are Lion, which is right here, probably a submachine gun, maybe submachine gun could play here, and then balcony is just, you're gonna cover the pool area, and that's pretty much it.
Hardpoint active.
Yeah, well, I mean, if these spots are not rigid. Exactly. Yeah, you can also play there if you want, but I think it'd be hard if you play there and the other team manages to sneak by you and get to top art, because then that's going to really mess things up. So, I mean, yeah, these things aren't too rigid, but obviously you have some creative liberty on what you got to do. But that's it for Vault, man. No, not necessarily. This guy top art would be there, so that he's gonna be holding the spawns for us, top art, and then we have a sub on P1, and then somebody playing the palms. Yeah, I mean, if we feel like if the person palms wants to come back, they can come back, or the person in P1 could come back and play here if you want. again, or the top art person could be here too. Instead of top art, he can just come right here and play this area if he wants. But the important thing is, though, I feel like is if we let them get top art, that might mess things up. You know what I mean? Because you have the height advantage, you can camp in there as much as you like. So starting with P3, somebody should just stay in top art for the next 2 points. So for P3, right? Yeah. Mhm.
Hardpoint identified.
Yeah.
Hardpoint active.
That's gonna be top art's responsibility, but also P1 is also gonna be playing the midfield. So I mean, that's a good point. I feel like that's just going to be whoever's top art is going to have to just go back and forth between the two. Honestly, you might not even need to be watching the point that much. Honestly, you might just want to watch the flank, essentially. So like if you see where I'm at on this hold, you can watch P3 and the flank from this one window. And if they do try and flank, I mean, they have to cross quite a big street, so like that should not happen. This is this person's responsibility essentially, because there's enough help on P3 already with the person on mid and palms or T. What is that called? Yeah, palms. Yeah. So the watching the flank is the top art responsibility essentially.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, if for some reason they still slip by when you're a top art, I mean, like I said, we have creative liberty here. Like if you feel like you want to push them to kill them, like go ahead and push them and kill them, and then go back to top art if you could, or just sit in this room. What's this called again? Top P4 or whatever. Feel free to sit there, but then you realize you're not going to be helping much on P3. That's if we need the help. I don't know if we would at that point, but so yeah, I mean those are good points. So, like, I mean, we just have to just make the call out. If you're not going to be top art, just make the call out and we'll adjust. Well, no, because not for the current setup. Again, this is like a creative liberty kind of situation. But if we have somebody top art, the next person is going to be balcony, and the other person is going to be lion. So not really, no.
Hardpoint active.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Waypoint mark.
But yeah, but you guys are bringing up good points. Like that could be a backup spot. So like for example, balcony person dies because they just become overwhelming from pool. When he spawns in, which we should have spawns, he can go directly upstairs first to clear it out, balcony and this whole area, and then he can go back to balc if he can make it. You know what I mean? So yeah, and obviously there's a person statue too. So or what's this called, lion? So if balcony gets taken out and the person's respawning, this guy can light him up. Same with top art, could kill any crosses. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this map. You guys ready for? I think it's Skyline next. Skyline's the last map. All
Hardpoint located.
right, cool.
Perfect execution. The Pantheon's probably pissing themselves right now.
All right, Skyline. Start it up. All right. P1, we ideally want the other side. So let's go to the other side real quick.
Go time. Capture the objective.
There's gonna be one person on point. The person on point
Hardpoint locked
is
down.
gonna be playing this side of the
We've
point.
taken control.
Very important. Also with an AR. And this little heady right here is perfect to watch over bedroom and kitchen. I mean, you can see damn near everything. So the person on point is gonna be on this side and playing this heady with the AR. Then the three people around him now are gonna be piano. This guy's very important. He's gonna be blocking. He should be holding the spawns. If he pushes up too far, we could literally spawn out. So he just wants to play this piano and help the person on point from the bedroom push or even plat push. The next person is gonna be balk or balcony. This is balcony right here. So the left side is pretty much covered. The last person is gonna be kitchen area. This is called bar pillar, I think. So if there's heavy, people going on P1 right now, he can watch left side, but he's primarily gonna be watching the right side. Make sure they don't flank around. One also thing to point out. Let me go back to the piano guy real quick. Very important because these people will start to get desperate. This guy playing piano, not only is he blocking spawns, but he's also watching the lift. So if somebody comes up from this elevator or underground, you can go every few seconds and just check, make sure nobody pushes underneath. Especially if you get 3 kills and you don't know where the 4th guy is, that's probably where he's at. So this guy's got to watch that. And you can honestly watch both from the piano. Downstairs, upstairs, and yeah, like Cash is, you can be up here too. That should work. Multiple ways. You can go from the piano, or you can jump from P2 or the other side. I can't jump from there, but I think you should be able to get from here. Oh, maybe not.
Hardpoint located.
So that's ideally we want to keep this side. Now for obviously this is a small map, so if we can't get that side for P1, the other's backup is really just plat, which is right here upstairs. Bar pillar is the same thing, watching mid and then watching the kitchen a little bit, and then closet, which is just this right here. Can you watch it from here? No, I think this is closet. I don't know. You're gonna be somewhere in this area, bro. Yeah, somewhere in this area, just helping P1 essentially. Okay, so now P2. There is no backup to P2, so if we can't get these holes on P2, then just crash the point and just camp it. So P2, we're gonna have. It's very similar to P1 though. Very similar to P1. Let me remind you again from P1 it's here, kitchen, and piano. So for P2, you don't have to move far. It's here again. So P1, it's kitchen, P3, and then it's balcony. So you literally do not have to move far. For P2, yes. So somebody's gonna be here.
Hardpoint is active.
And the person is gonna be somebody in the kitchen again, and there's somebody gonna be balcony where you guys are, and then very important here. Let's go to P2 real quick. The person on the point is gonna be the one blocking the spawns, but to do that you have to be on this side of the room. If you're not on this side of the room, again, just like protocol in that, I think the other map, whatever. If you're on this side of the room, we may spawn out. So kitchen will be there, and then we have somebody P1 and we have somebody bulk. So all the areas are covered, except of course the underground is still open. So if anything, if you're on point, you should just be aiming down the elevator, just waiting for somebody to come up, or watching this left side essentially. So watching elevator and the piano, because they could go underground. That's if they get desperate.
Hardpoint located.
Well, honestly, we were winging it every time before. So every time if you were playing with me, honestly, you were fine because I was always trying to play back here, not knowing that we can block it from the point. I didn't know that. So that's P2, and there is no backup. If we can't get those setups, then just crash the point. We got to get some time on the point. P3 now. Where the hell's P3? Oh, P3's right here. The 3 spots ideally we want is obviously somebody's gonna be on the point. We want grill. This is grill area. And wait, I'm tripping. Oh yeah, grill. So you want to stay here and you want to watch piano and watch piano in this area, this whole P2 side. But don't push up too far because we may spawn out. But play this heady. I heard that this was a good heady playing behind these chairs. So nobody should have any cover on you. So if they do come up, easy kill. Of course, you gotta maybe watch upstairs, but you should be good.
Hardpoint identified.
So that's, yeah, so you want to do grill. Other person's gonna be plat. You guys know where plat is, right? Or do I have to go there? It's essentially upstairs bedroom.
Hardpoint is active.
So this is plat. Again, this is for P3. So plat is gonna be watching. Make sure they don't push from poolside. So all of this is your area. So we have somebody grill here, spawn trapping, and then we obviously need to be blocking. So the last guy is courtyard. This is courtyard. This is essentially P4. We need somebody blocking so that we can keep this side. So be anywhere in this area, you should be good. But technically, this little fireplace area is called courtyard. So this is all for P3. Yeah, even though he's far. I mean, granted, he may be able to help right here with these headies. But yeah, he's gonna be kind of out of the action, blocking the spawn. Because we really want to keep them for P4. P4, there's not a backup. It's similar to P2. There's not a backup spawn location. Like, not ideal. So
Hardpoint
yeah,
located.
that's P3. So for actually sticking on P3, if we can't get these holds,
Hardpoint
yeah. So
active.
I'll just say the
Hardpoint
spots. So it's
locked down.
courtyard, which is back there blocking. We have grill, which is right here, spawn trapping, and then the last one is plat, spawn trapping piano, like spawn trapping that area. Does that make sense? Yeah. They have to spawn piano. Yeah, exactly. And of course, the first line of defense would be the grill and the plat side. So if you guys die, you just let the guy on point know, and he should be aiming down that site. And courtyard could probably just rotate to whoever died. Let's see. Now assume we can't get those spawns. That it's a really good team. We can't get those holds. The backup to that would be still somebody be grill. They'll be blocking for our spawns.
Hardpoint identified.
Balcony, which is our side top. So yeah, like upstairs right here. That's balcony, and then P1. We have somebody here
Hardpoint is active.
helping with kitchen. And you can really play these headies pretty good to help with kitchen, so that's like backup. Alright, so now P4 now. P4, there is no backup. If we want these holds, and if we can't get them, just crash the point. So
Hardpoint is
it's plat,
secure.
fireplace, and back bar. So this person is actually going to be very important. This person has to be on this side of the point, and he's going to be blocking. Nobody can spawn back here if you're on this side of the room. If you push up too far, they potentially could spawn on us. So you could play the shower area, you could play this tub. You guys know about this little heady thing situation, right? Should we go prone? Actually, no. But I think if you catch a good ledge here, you can get a good heady. Well, either way. So yeah, so this person is gonna be on point, and the three people covering them are gonna be, what did I say? Plat, which is upstairs. Then you have fireplace, which is kitchen essentially, and then back bar, which is also kitchen. So 2 kitchen, 1 plat, and then one on point. That's it for P4. That's it. That's all I got. Now, obviously, I know ain't nobody gonna be expected to memorize all this stuff just from one conversation. But that's why it's all on the maps. So I updated the maps. I pinned it on the group chat. It's there. I'm reading it as we speak. And if you forget, you just look at that. And also, I'll try my best if I'm in Hardpoint. I'm not really on the Hardpoint team, but if I am playing Hardpoint with y'all, I'll do those same callouts. Say we need somebody here or there or whatever. Let's see. Outside of that, I think the last major point I think we needed to do for Hardpoint was last 20 seconds we fight for spawns, 40 seconds on the point we fight for the point.
Hardpoint identified.
I had something else, bro. What was it? We rotate if somebody dies. Huh. I'm blanking on it. What was it?
Hardpoint is active.
I don't know. I think that might have been it, bro. We rotate whenever somebody dies, comms, and I'll try to let you guys know the holds of every position when we play. It's actually hard. I know where they are. I have them saved. You want me to post them? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could post them. And let's see, is there anything else? I think that's it, man. Let's go ahead and at least wanted to us. to run through all the holds one time for each map with maybe bots, so we could practice rotating and just go from there.
CIA's a bunch of proud bastards. They won't forget this.
Wait, do you guys know about the vent on P2? The vent from balcony to P2? Okay, just make sure you guys knew that. Also on P4 in that courtyard area, you guys know that spot? It's called, what is it called, bro? Let me see. It's called Creddy, but it's like the chairs all the way in the back spawn of P4. You guys know? Okay, that's I also heard. Yeah, if things get hectic and we can't really hold them off, then yeah, that'd be a good spot to hold as well. Um, that really helps. So yeah, let's see. Let's get some bots in here.